You know, when you walk through Delhi, you are just surrounded by history. It's everywhere. But what if I told you that some of its most revered spiritual landmarks are actually here because of a dramatic military conquest? We're talking about a story of siege, powerful symbolism, and a very, very surprising financial settlement. And that is the exact connection we're going to dig into today. It's this incredible direct link that is absolutely fascinating, showing how one single powerful event from nearly 2.5 centuries ago is still shaping the city's landscape. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's set the scene. The year is 1783. The once unstoppable Mughal Empire, yeah, it's in decline. And Delhi is about to face this momentous campaign led by the Khalsa forces. And look, this wasn't just some simple raid. This was a highly organized, very significant military operation. Leading this charge were two truly formidable commanders. On one side, you have Jassa Singh Ahluwalia, a principal leader of the Khalsa, and with him, Sardar Baghel Singh, who would play a pivotal role not just in the conquest itself, but in everything that came after. These were the masterminds of the whole campaign. Their strategy was just so swift and effective. First things first, they breached the Mori Gate, which was a critical entry point into the city. From there, it wasn't chaos at all. It was a systematic takeover of strategic areas, all to establish control over the capital. And they were wildly successful. I mean, key commercial and residential hubs like Hauz Khas, the super busy Sabzi Mandi, and Sadar Bazaar, they all quickly fell under their control. This put some serious pressure on the Mughal seat of power. But the most powerful statement? Oh, that was yet to come. See, this conquest wasn't just about grabbing territory. No, it was about making a profound symbolic statement. And it all culminated in a single, audacious act, right at the very heart of Mughal authority. Now, to really get what happens next, we have to understand the Nishan Sahib. This is not just any old flag. It is the sacred emblem of the Sikh people, a powerful symbol of their faith, their identity, and their sovereignty. So to raise it is to declare your presence and your power. And that is exactly what they did. The Nishan Sahib was hoisted at the Red Fort. Just let that sink in for a second. The flag of the Khalsa flying high above the palace of the Mughal emperor. This was a moment of immense, almost unbelievable symbolic victory, signaling a huge shift in the subcontinent's power dynamics. So, with the Khalsa forces pretty much in control of the city and their flag flying over his fort, what's the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II supposed to do? He had to negotiate, and this didn't lead to a long, drawn-out battle, but to a financial settlement. So, what's the price for peace? 300,000 rupees, an absolutely enormous sum of money back then. This was the payment the emperor agreed to make, just to secure the withdrawal of the Khalsa forces from his capital. So the deal was this. The Mughal Emperor, Shah Alam II, paid this sum directly to Sardar Baghel Singh. And the purpose was crystal clear. Get the Khalsa army to leave Delhi and establish a truce. But believe me, the story doesn't end there. This is where we connect all the dots and come all the way back to our original question. What happened to all that cash? Well, it wasn't just swallowed up by a treasury. It was used to forge a lasting, physical legacy that you can still see and visit today. And here it is, the direct answer. That payment of 300,000 rupees was used by Sardar Baghel Singh to acquire the land for and to fund the construction of many of the historic Sikh gurdwaras that are now such an integral part of Delhi's spiritual landscape. So let's just trace that sequence of events one more time. The 1783 conquest. That leads to the symbolic hoisting of the Nishan Sahib. That act forces the emperor to pay this massive sum of money, and that wealth, in turn, is channeled directly into creating permanent places of worship and community. It's a straight line from a military victory to sacred architecture. Just incredible. So it really leaves us with this final thought, doesn't it? The next time you pass by a historic site, it's worth asking, what story is it really telling? Because as we've just seen, sometimes the most peaceful, serene places are born from the most dramatic conflicts, living, breathing monuments to a history that's hiding right there in plain sight.